Hello everyone, I'm Sophie and I'm currently at Kechara Forest Retreat, Bentong, Malaysia. And this is the book that I'll be sharing from, Snakes, Roosters and Pigs. This is by my guru, His Eminence the 25th, Samtuko Rinpoche. I'll be reading on purification practices, which is part C of the topic on negative karma, page 25. And before that, I will go to a picture to share with you. There you go. This is my guru. I'm meeting a lot of people. And if you can see that new people come, they will never leave empty-handed. Rinpoche is always very generous in sharing the Dharma with others. And as you can see, this time they are going away with books and Dharma topics. Okay, page 25. C. Purification practices. All of us should realize that we all have negative karma. If Lama Tsongkhapa had negative karma, trust me, my friends, you and I are soaked in it true and true. You can engage in purification practices such as samadhi, vraja, prostrations, vrajasattva meditation with sadhana, circumambulations around holy sites, or Buddha images. There is a big difference in doing these practices. When you purify your karma by these purification practices, you purify the karma of that action, and you don't create further karma. This is because you are directly purifying the action and therefore do not create further negative actions. Therefore, the action that you have created is purified, and further to that, you also gain merit. Some people ignorantly think that they do not need to do any purification practices and they don't do any of at all. No prostrations, no Vrajasattva mantras, no recitations of the 35 confessional Buddhas. They don't do the Samaya Vraja practice to repair Samaya with their gurus. At the same time, they break their commitments again and again and again. These people will not be successful in business, even if their gurus tell them they will be successful in business or in life. They will not be. Why? When you are being told that you can be successful, it means that you will be successful if you fulfill these conditions. If you don't fulfill these conditions, you will not be successful. This means you need to create the causes to be successful. If you don't create the causes to be successful, and you blatantly throw your guru's advice aside, thinking you know better, you will not be successful. How can you know better than your guru? How can you know better than your Dharma protector? If so, then why have you taken this person as your guru? And why do you pray to the Dharma protectors for help? When you engage in purification practices, you will most probably encounter difficulties or some form of suffering. However, the difficulty you might experience in performing prostrations, for example, is good for you. You suffer physically by doing prostrations to purify the karma of your body. When you are sick and had to stay in the hospital, this costs you money, which can leave you feeling both sick and angry, worried or frustrated. On the other hand, if you experience pain when you do purification practices such as prostrations, it's painful, it's hard. You purify the negative karma of your body immediately. At the same time, you collect merit to support your spiritual practice because you are not prostrating to a wall. You are prostrating to a Buddha. In this way, I rather purify the negativity of my body with prostrations than by hanging out in a hospital. At the same time, when you do purification practices or retreats, intensity practices over a designated period of time to purify a certain negative karma, Your Lama may even scold you or tell you off during your practice and retreats. The Lama will make you start your whole practice over after you have completed it and make all kinds of rules for you. He will deliberately make things difficult for you so that you experience difficulties and suffering within the retreat or purification practice. This is the Lama helping you to make the most of your retreat and the time spent on your purification practices so that you get the maximum benefit to purify. Here's an example. When you're at home and your trainer tells you that you should run every day and you think, yeah, right, kiss my butt. I'm not going to go running. But when you are at the gym, your trainer really pushes you hard. He likes a torch under your butt, so you run, and faster. When you're at the treadmill, he turns up the speed to make it go faster. When you're at home, you run at level 6. At the gym, your trainer increases the level to 15. In the same way, when your Lama advises you to go into a retreat and do it, something ugly and nasty will arise and happen in your retreat. You will have nasty dreams and nasty experiences. Your Lama will deliberately be very fierce, ugly, and mean to you. When you go into a spiritual retreat, you are entering a retreat from your own negative mind. That is what a retreat is. It is to give you your negative mind a break and to stop thinking negatively. The Lama will deliberately act in a way that pushes you to overcome your negative mind. So when the Lama treats you badly during a retreat, and you fight back, you run away or you resist, it shows how stupid you are. You are being stupid for fighting back. When the Lama teaches you and shows you a method to overcome your negativity, even for the Dharma, you fight back. You think you know more. You resist and challenge. You protest and ask, why is it like this? Why is it like that? Why don't you let it all go and trust the Lama who is trying to help you, just like the trainer at the gym? Some people say that they don't want to do Dharma or purification practices because they are not feeling well, they have this or that problem, etc. In fact, the very fact that they are not feeling well should be all the more reason for them to do it, because by the practices, they will directly remove the causes for not feeling well. When you purify your negative karma by engaging directly in purification practices, you purify the negative karma and you will not experience it again. Furthermore, you gain attainments and you collect merit. When you collect the merit by doing these purification practices, or when you are in retreat, your understanding of Dharma will grow. Your diseases will lighten or be cured. Your narrowness of the mind will open up. Your depth of realization will be born. Your mind will become firm and solid. The good qualities in your mind, which are compassion and forgiveness, will naturally arise. The obstacle for them to be chained down will be gone. Further, the more retreats you do, the less and less lonely and scared you will feel. This is because the very causes for you to feel that loneliness will be removed by the purification of your negative karma. If you do not do these practices or try to actively purify your karma, you just sit there and say to yourself, well, bad things happen and I purify a lot of karma. You are actually not purifying anything. You must always remember to ask yourself and contemplate, how do you react to bad things? That is the main cause for you to continue collecting even more negative karma. Even being receptive to these teachings and being able to put them into practice will differ according to people's different levels of karma. For some people reading this book, the teachings will go directly into their minds. For others, the teachings will not be able to go into their minds. Some people will understand these teachings on a very high level. Some will understand the teaching with further meditation. Some will not understand the teachings at all. This depends on the amount of purification practices that they have done in this and previous lifetimes. Furthermore, out of the people who understand the teachings, many will not be able to put it into practice or make something of it due to the obscuration of the karma being very strong. And that is part C of the chapter on negative karma. So that is the purification practices. And it is very important that we purify our karma, because the karma will just continue to grow every time, every minute, with our actions, with our thoughts, and usually it's not being aware that we create a lot of karma, and as such, it's good that we spend time on purifying, and so that it does not grow and it stops right there. And so with that, I'll end the session, and thank you for sharing your time with me. And I'll end this with a completion dedication in English. May the precious body-mind, where it is not born, arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. May the precious emptiness, where it is not born, arise and grow. May that born have no decline, but increase forevermore. May this merit accumulated by myself and others beneficially serve all sentient beings and the Buddha Dhamma, and especially may the essential teachings of the unerring Master Tsongkhapa become clear and enduring. In all my rebirths, may I not be parted from perfect gurus. Let me enjoy the abundance of the Dharma, perfecting the qualities, stages, and paths. May I quickly attain the rank of Rajadhara Buddha. By the virtue, may I quickly realize Guru Buddhahood and transfer each sentient being into the enlightened state. May all conducive conditions arise and all obstacles be pacified, in order to increase infinitely the doctrine of the spiritual King Tsongkhapa. By the merits of the 3 times of myself and others, may the doctrine of Lama Tsongkhapa blaze forever. At dawn or dusk, at night or midday, may the 3 jewels grant us their blessing. May they help us to achieve all realizations and sprinkle the paths of our lives with various signs of auspiciousness. May the holy teachers have long lives. May the enlightened activities be fully displayed in the 10 directions. And may the brightness of the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa continuously dissipate the veil of darkness covering the beings of the 3 realms. In this holy land surrounded by snow mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. May your lotus feet, O powerful Charanzik, Tenzin Gyatso, remain in this world until the end of samsara. Thank you for sharing your time with me, and I do hope that you continue to be with me as I go through the book. I share from the book. Thank you.